Titai, your tongue's out of your mouth. Put the tongue away, Titai. You look silly. Put it away. Pretty busy, but it's not too busy. We are here at my favorite place to go on Sundays. This is the market over in the province, and it is very busy here on Sundays. It's the only actually day that it's open. The other days of the week it's closed, and you would go to the little individual markets around. Mayang hapon. God bless. And yes, everyone is staring at me. Not just because I'm 5'10" and I'm the only foreigner they've seen here pretty much ever, but I'm also walking around with a big selfie stick. That doesn't help either.
Hi!
Mayang hapon.
Mayang hapon. Ano ba ka rin balik? Karon pa kakasorot?
Yeah, do they have here? Oh, they do? There's a clothing place over here, so anything that's hung up, you're going to see one price on the clothing, and then they're going to have big piles everywhere that are going to be either 10 or 20 peso. So I'm having my wife look for 10 or 20 heavier items because I still need to finish stuff in the punching bag, and this will be the cheapest way to just get rags and everything else. If I walk in, the price will probably change, so she walks in for me and just picks them. Alright, so we bought 10 pieces for 10 peso a piece, so it came out to $2, and that's, you know, a decent amount of clothing. Not that I'm going to be wearing this stuff, of course. And now you can hear the cockfighting going on upstairs. It's a big arena, so still very active here every Sunday.
This one is not yet ripe, but this one you can eat directly. Even ripe English na siya dai.
How much?
5 peso. It's very cheap.
5 peso?
Yeah.
For
this one you can 5 each. 2 or 3 days. This one because tomorrow not yet ripe, and this one is become more rotten. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 peso. It's 70.
Oh, so it's not by weight?
Yeah, it's not yet ripe directly because
5 each.
5 peso each. This one you can eat. It's very sweet. You can try.
All right, we'll get it.
Oh, you can eat only that. Parang English naman sa US.
It's going to rain, but even when it rains, it's still gorgeous here. Of course, I'm looking at the beautiful trees and scenery. Not a parking lot full of scooters. I wouldn't really qualify that as beautiful, but it still makes me smile because I'm here. We just found some ice cream. I'm pretty excited. 10 peso? Alright, so it's 1 peso per calamarsari. Calamansi. I always say it wrong. It's because I have a sexy foreigner accent. Salamat. Yeah, I think you're right. It's definitely going to rain soon. I find it interesting at some of these clothing places because I actually found tons of tags from a charity company in the US. So I looked it up, and they send clothing over here to give away for people that need it. But then I find it at the market for sale with price tag on it, and they don't even remove the sticker from it. So I'm gonna check into that because it looks like someone's giving something to a charity and then it ends up for sale somewhere. So a little interesting how that's working out. So these are 50 peso, 25, 10, 10, 35, 25. Everyone is still staring at me. These are actually my favorite little food places because everything's extremely cheap. We'll come over here for breakfast or lunch. There's a little place near our house. like this, and it's ridiculously cheap. So I'll get a big thing of rice, 10 peso, and then it's 10 peso or 8 peso per egg. So even if I order 5, I never spend 50. And yeah, it'll come out to $1 and it's fresh. How much is everything?
5 pesos.
5 peso. How much?
10.
What is it? And what are those? Unsa na?
Quick. It's egg.
Eggs. So all that came out to 50 then?
40.
40.
Yan, pwede ko mga yung plus.
40 peso. Mayong hapon. How much for the apple?
10.
10? And orange?
3, 50.
3 for 50
3 pieces 50.
and 10.
This one 10 pieces.
Okay, I'll get
20 pieces or 10?
I'll get 10 pieces
Yes, sir.
and then 6. Yes,
Yes. Where is you now? Where is Jessica?
that's my father-in-law.
Where is Jessica?
Jessica sleeping.
Sir, you like...
Bana, asawa is in the car. Raquel,
Ah, si Raquel.
asawa.
Uy, na-Oscar yung asawa. Si Raquel good. Thank you.
Wala isa pa yan.
Regards Raquel.
Yes,
Yung si Ate Bam.
Auntie Bobby. Salamat. Alright, now we gotta make a trip over to the car, drop this all off because we got multiple bags of clothes, but 6 oranges, 10 apples, got a couple pineapples, and I know everything's fresh. It's definitely gonna rain, so probably gonna have to take off out of here soon and go get some food somewhere, but I like this kind of shopping. A lot of people give prices for as far as what the cost of living is in the Philippines, but when I buy the same stuff in Dumaguete, which is a small city, or I'm buying it in, I don't know, Cebu or IT Park in Cebu, the prices have nothing to do with each other. Anywhere you're going, the prices are all over the board. But yeah, I prefer to buy them from local little places like this because then you're actually helping out the local community. Everywhere I've gone, they knew my wife and they knew my father-in-law, or, and then they're hugging and they're smiling and Mayong hapon. Mayong hapon means good afternoon. Mayong buntag would mean good morning. Mayong gabi is good evening. Salamat, thank you. Walay sa payan, which means you're welcome. Just the basic gestures, but I definitely would recommend at least knowing how to be polite and showing respect and courtesy. It goes a long way. And I know firsthand, being in the US, when someone can't say thank you or you know, anything, just kind of taken like it's rude. So just learning a handful of things over here, and it goes so far, because I'll say mayong hapon to anyone and they'll instantly have a great positive attitude. What's not to love about this place? Look at it. Even when it's gonna rain, it's still gorgeous. Anyways, I was getting sidetracked with the now all the kids are staring at me out the window. Mayong hapon. Anyways, just knowing a few language things. Even I'll say they'll ask me who I am, and I'll say Bana, which means husband, or Raquel is asawa, which is my wife. Goes a long way. Everyone's a lot happier to communicate with you and so on. So, all right. Well, that makes another successful trip in the province. And again, when I say the province, I mean I'm out there. It's just surrounded by mountains, and the ocean is to my right. But again, I like shopping in these little kind of friendly communities because you're helping out everyone that's local and everyone knows each other, as opposed to grocery shopping somewhere large, and you're just helping out some chain of, you know, financial advisors that, or bankers that they already have plenty of money. I'd rather help out the little people like this. Not the little people, but you know what I mean, the local community, the people that if they don't sell anything today, then they don't eat tonight. So I'd rather buy things off of them any day before going to some local large place. But you'll see everyone do shopping hauls over here, but they're usually buying Western food at Western style grocery stores, and I'm always kind of scratching my head because when they say what it costs them to buy food, that's nowhere near what I'm spending, because I don't spend much at all living out here. Have lunch somewhere like this than any big city. So that we're going to a little restaurant on the side of the road. My wife's saying that her parents love eating here. I asked her if it had a name, and she said maybe they have a name. I don't know if it has a name. We'll ask them, but I'm sure it's not on a Google map or anything like that, or a Facebook check-in. But I'll ask, and we'll show everyone how the food is, and I will let you guys know the prices, because things around here are very cheap living in the province. It is not like when I'm in any of the cities. The prices are completely different. So I like doing little comparisons like this, because everyone tells me, you know, what it costs to eat in the Philippines and what it costs foreigners for food, but they're always in the city and they're buying Western food that they had imported, like I just mentioned. But same applies when you're going to a market. I mean, more than likely she got her chicken right down the street from her cousin or her aunt, or maybe she even has the chickens. I go to a lot of breakfast places and they walk out back and they grab the eggs from the chickens. So anyways, all right, let's get some food and enjoy the day. Mayong hapon.
May hapon. Anything? Hao na mo. Umipos naman dito. Mingaw. Mingaw kayo mga kuryente. Ano sa kuryente? Kani?
Well, you guys are small. All right, so we got 4 sides of rice. Everyone has rice. That's pork and pork.
Filipinos.
Yes, all Filipinos have to have rice, right? Right? Okay, 2 Mountain Dews. This is
Balbakwa.
balbakon,
Balbakwa.
but it's baka?
Yeah.
Okay, baka, so it's beef. I have 4 eggs. That is beef steak. What is that?
Usan ito minodo te?
Oh,
Minodo.
What is it?
Minodo.
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 Yeah.
And that's baboy?
Baboy with the
Baboy,
pork
which is
liver.
pig. Okay.
And then of course and the hungry
Yes, and hungry Filipinos. Okay, let's eat. Another successful meal out here. Again, I really love this simple province life. It's just, it's definitely for me. I just love it. Very peaceful, very quiet. Everyone's happy, everyone's friendly. Of course, there's chickens. You can hear them right now. I don't even need to say it anymore. But just the atmosphere is gorgeous, and all of us together came out to, even after I tipped her, it was $10. It was less than that. 4 drinks. Everyone had rice, of course, and yeah, really good food. And like I said, I would much rather purchase this and have lunch at a little local place that is going to help a family out than go to some massive chain. And so some banker is getting 10 cents richer or 20 cents or whatever it is, and this is a lot healthier anyways. But yeah, I enjoy this life, and the cost of living is definitely much cheaper out here than it is when it comes down to the city, whether you're in a little city or you're in a big city. But either way, the prices vary all over the place. I get a lot of people asking me questions regarding, you know, what things cost, and I'm like, listen, there's over 7,000 islands. So I mean, I can make up a number what I spend, but you could show up and it have nothing to do with that price. So it's way different in the province compared to, you know, the suburbs. They don't really call it that around here. And then of course the city, whether it's a small city or a large city, prices vary. I mean, even city to city, whether you're in a city with 100,000 people or a city with 1 million people, the prices are not even close to the same. Let alone you start getting out into the suburbs and then, you know, the province. So anyways, all right, more to come.